Today I'm going to be giving you my tips and tricks on how to keep your makeup brushes clean and germ-free. So make sure you wash your brushes at least once a month, and more frequently if you use a cream foundation product, or if you're using sponges or eyeliner brushes, to clean those more frequently, maybe once a week or so, to make sure that they remain very sanitary so that you're not putting any germs on or in your eyes or making your skin break out. So the first method of cleansing is more of a temporary fix, and that is a daily brush cleanser, and it's pretty much just water, alcohol, and some scent. Some fragrance. So you can make a brush cleanser like this e.l.f. one right here at home, just using a bit of rubbing alcohol, diluted, not 90%. And using that to kind of spritz onto your brushes, or even onto eyelash curlers and other little tools like that. You just spray and then you can wipe off any residue to make sure that your eyes are not getting infected with any bacteria. So that is the daily brush cleanser, but I wouldn't recommend only using a spot cleanser as your main form of brush cleaning. So what I like to use most often is a product called Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. I have it in the peppermint scent, and this is just an all-purpose soap. So you can use this on your body, on the floor, on your surfaces, on your makeup brushes, literally on anything that needs just general cleansing, even clothes and stuff. But I pretty much only use this for makeup brushes. So it is a pretty liquidy soap, if you can see in there. And I'm going to demonstrate how to use that specific soap on your makeup brushes. But just before I get into that, for sponges such as the Beauty Blender sponge, I have one right here. I use the Beauty Blender cleanser. I have the solid bar. It is just kind of in bar soap form. And that is the only soap I use on my Beauty Blender because it is a specific, kind of like lycra material that's used for it. And I just, find that the actual blender cleanser works best for that application method. But in general, I would choose a cheaper alternative for just general brushes, so that would be the Dr. Bronner soap. So I'm going to show you how I clean just a simple eyeshadow brush like this MAC 217 brush right here. So you can see it is quite dirty with eyeshadow on it. This brush is white to begin with, so I'm going to show you how I get it back to the white shade. So I'm just going to get a little bowl. This is pretty much all you need, along with your soap and a towel. I'm going to get a little bit of warm-ish water. You don't want to put hot water or very warm water on your brushes, because that water can loosen the glue that keeps the bristles intact and can make the bristles start falling out. So just remember, warm water kind of works the best. So I'm going to fill up my little bowl with a bit of water right here, and I'm going to just dip the brush in a little bit, get it wet, take off the excess water, and then I'm going to get just a little drop of my soap. I'll apply it right onto the brush. Sometimes I apply the soap into the water itself and kind of keep reusing that bowl of water for the other brushes that I'm going to clean, to save water and soap, as opposed to applying it right directly onto the brush each time. So I have the soap on the brush, and I'm just going to kind of work it through the bristles. Okay, and as you can see, I have some of the water and soap is running down my hand before, because the powder shadows come right off. So this brush didn't have anything super sticky or, super pigmented on it like maybe a cream foundation, but as you can see, hopefully, the color is quickly turning back to white. So I'm really just working the soap through the bristles as if you were to wash your hair. I'm keeping the brush pointed this way so that the water doesn't trickle into the inside ferrule of the brush, because if the water gets into this portion of the brush where the glue is, it can damage your brush and also potentially cause your brush to get dirty inside if you get dirty water, whatever bacteria down into your brush. So that's pretty good, I think. I'm going to clean my fingers first. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get our little water bowl again, and I'm pressing the brush down against the bottom of this little bowl. I think this works very well because it kind of makes the bristles splay out to the sides, gently, don't ruin your brush, but it really allows the water to penetrate throughout the entire brush, through all the bristles, and get it very, very clean, as you can see right here. The brush is completely clean. It's back to its original white color, and that's all you really need. You can rinse it once more if you want to be super careful. And then all you need to do is dry off the tip of the brush. You can kind of reshape it as you're drying the tip of the brush, and you are going to lay it flat to dry. I like to lay it over the edge of a countertop so that the brush isn't pressed against the counter, just so that it keeps its shape, and so that any excess, water can drip off very easily. So lay it flat to dry like this. A brush like this small one will only take a few hours to dry. And what I really like about this peppermint soap is that it has a really nice scent, so your brushes won't smell funny afterwards. They will smell pretty fresh and minty. So that's that brush. Again, I use the exact same method for, say, a more dense face brush. I'm not going to show you because it's the exact same steps, but just make sure you work the soap through the bristles and rinse pretty thoroughly, and your brushes will be clean, sanitized, and good as new. So again, you can use an alcohol-based spot cleaner if you want to just kill all the bacteria and get some of that color off right away. And I would do a more deep cleanse with a soap at least, once every 2 weeks, depending on how often you apply makeup. So that's all I have to say on that topic. I'm going to show you how to clean powder puffs and makeup sponges in my next video. And I hope that helped you. Make sure you keep your brushes nice and sanitary, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.